Menus is a very simple and very powerful interface for changing and adding menu items. So I'm going to come in here to Perry Pacific Lumber. Go ahead and open up the front page out here so I can show you what's going on there at the same time. Now over here under Appearance is where you're going to find themes, widgets, menus, custom sidebars, and editor. What we're interested in right here is menus, and that's going to give us the interface to change the menu up here as well as the menu that is down here at the bottom. So over here, right now you'll see we're at the footer menu, which has our same 5 items that are actually sitting up in our main menu. They're identical. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to add something to the main menu here. Now over here by pages, we will see our most recent pages. And if I click on View All, what I'll see is I'll see all the pages that I have available here, as well as a default link that is always available that just takes you to the home page. Over here you'll see these same things over here, minus over here you'll get the home page that we have set up here instead of WordPress's default one. It's just going to show you the most recent pages that have been created in the order that they were created is what this is for. And you'll see we have one over here called Training that we don't have up here. I just created a page that I'm going to upload the training videos to. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Training here, and I'm going to click Add to Menu. Now what that's going to do is that's going to add training to the menu, and it's put it right here down below Contact. Now let's say that I actually wanted training to come right after shipping. I would just grab this and drag this right up here so it would be right in between shipping and about. Then once I've done that, I'm going to have to come up here to Save Menu and tell it to save the menu. Then once that's done, I can come out here and refresh the page, and now you'll see up here that we do indeed have a link to training. I can click on that and it's going to take us to a blank page now because there's no content on that. But what if I didn't want it to show up here? What if I wanted to show up as a submenu under shipping? Well, how would I do that? Well, very, very simple. I'm just going to grab this and I'm going to drag it over, and it's going to click into place right there. And then I'm going to click Save Menu. And now when I refresh the page out here, now you're going to notice the training is gone. And now next to shipping, I have this little arrow, which is letting people know when you hover over this, there's something else here. There's also a page for training that I can click and go directly to training. So you can do multi-level menus in WordPress very easily simply by dragging something over. Now if I wanted that back to the top level menu, and let's say I wanted it between About and Contact, I just do that, come back over here, refresh the page, and now you'll see it's over here in between About and Contact and the little arrow that was next to shipping denoting that there was a submenu has now been gone. So now if I want to delete that menu item, now you'll see I come over here, you'll see I get this little arrow pointing down, kind of like what we got when we put a submenu over there in the front. Click on that and you'll see I get a label. I could give it a title attribute, which you don't really have to do. It's not significant in the system. And I also have cancel. If I click cancel, that's going to do absolutely nothing. It's just going to say that whatever I was going to do, if I made some changes to this, I could click cancel, they're going to go away. But right over here in bright red is this little label called remove. And when I click that, it's going to automatically remove that link. Then I can click Save Menu. And now, when I refresh the page, now the training link is no longer over there on the front. So, as you can see, very, very easy to add and delete pages from any menu item. And if I wanted to alter the footer menu, I would just come over here to the footer, you click on training, you can add that to the menu. You can add more than one page at a time. I could click 2 of these and add 2 more down here. Make this a submenu. Save it, come up here, refresh the page, come on down, and now you're going to see I've got training, Contact, About. Now I've got these new ones down here, and now we have a submenu down here under training of About, and let's see what happens. Unfortunately, down here it appears that at the very bottom you cannot do submenus. Sometimes on footer menus and stuff it doesn't allow you to do submenus, and in this particular system it does not. So submenus aren't going to be valid, unfortunately, for this particular system. That's okay. So I'm just going to come over here and remove those since I'm not going to need them, and I'm also going to remove training because I'm not going to need that either. and I'll click Save Menu. And now when I come over here and I refresh the page, now we're back to our regular menu down there at the bottom. So remember, in this particular system, you can add submenus up here at the top of the navigation, but you will not be able to add submenus down here at the bottom. This is just a single one-level menu, which with the layout of this system is just fine. As a matter of fact, for the layout of this system, it's very minimalistic, and it has a very, very nice, elegant look. So anyway, that is how you alter menus in the WordPress system.